Moving on, well, what began as a tragic fall at a popular fort in Maharashtra has now taken a shocking turn. A case once believed to be a fatal accident has transformed into an alleged murder plot, with investigators claiming the crime may have been carefully planned. 26-year-old Ketan Nagarwal lost his life after falling from Pune's Lohagar fort on the 18th of June while on an outing with his fiancée, 20-year-old Sia Goel. What first appeared to be an accident soon sparked suspicion. Days later, police arrested Sia Goel and 22-year-old Chetan Chaudhary, alleging that the two pushed Agarwal off the fort. Investigators further claimed that the accused were in a relationship. The investigation has now entered a crucial phase. Sia Goel has legally consented to undergo a polygraph test, a procedure police believe could help unravel contradictions in the case. With no eyewitnesses and no direct evidence, investigators are hoping that the test will help verify their suspicions of a pre-planned killing. Adding another dramatic layer to the case, police allege that Goel and Chaudhary rehearsed the act of pushing Agarwal off a cliff weeks before the incident. And now the investigation has widened further. Pune police have detained a man employed at a company in Balewadi. Sources say he is known to either Sia Goel or Chetan Chaudhary and is being questioned for possible links to the case. As police continue to piece together the timeline, what seemed like a heartbreaking accident is now emerging as one of the most sensational murder investigations in recent weeks or even recent months or years. Well, let's have a look at what is a polygraph test and how does it work. I'm going to go to the big screen and try and explain to you what really a polygraph test is all about, or a lie detector, and how does it actually work. The police has used it time and again to ascertain the truth. Well, a polygraph does not detect lies directly. It records physiological responses. Sensors are attached to the subject's body. They monitor heart rate, blood pressure, breathing, sweating, and the examination first asks simple baseline questions. These help establish the subject's normal physiological responses to things that are true. What is your name? What's your age? Relevant questions about the case are then asked. The examiner compares responses with the baseline readings, and if there are anomalies, they make a report, and significant changes in body responses may indicate stress or deception, but stress can also be caused by fear, anxiety, or nervousness as well. In India, polygraph tests require the subject's consent and a court permission as well. This is not something that can be done just because the police wants it to be done. Polygraph results are an investigative aid, not conclusive evidence of guilt. Courts cannot treat them as a product of a crime alone. In fact, in some cases, they are inadmissible as well. But what it really will do is perhaps give some sort of an instinct and an insight to the investigators as to what was really going on when this particular crime was thought up. Mr. Vikram Singh, former DGP, UP, is with us on the broadcast. Adish Agarwal, senior advocate of the Supreme Court, joins us on the show. Mr. Singh, appreciate you being here, sir. Good evening to you. Well, this is an extremely popular case and an extremely confusing and obfuscating case as well. First of all, the whole premise, well, if I don't want to marry you, I'll kill you, is not settling down too well. With people perhaps who are watching this story unravel. What have you made of it, sir?
Certainly. I mean, everything has a history and a record, both digital and personal. You see that the relationship dates back to several months, if not years, and also the fact that there were no fewer than thousands of calls, and although the talk time is almost 250 hours. If that is not enough, then the chats and also the exchanges on the social media are a good indication and window into the personality of the people communicating with each other. And the whole purpose of investigation is to get down to the fact. The engagement happened, there is no denying the fact. 1 crore rupees demanded by Sia given, there is no dispute as far as that is concerned. The only thing is that they planned it so meticulously that there is no eyewitness. But that does not prevent the investigating agencies to get to the bottom of this. That Chetan wore a hood in absolutely sweltering heat, and for which there was no reason, gave his mobile phone to his attendant and shop manager, and took somebody else's mobile. These are incriminating circumstances. The CCTV footages also, as also the interaction in the suspect mobile that Chetan was carrying and between Sia. They are indicative and reason enough to bring about a very fail-proof and foolproof case. And therefore, the lie detector test and the polygraph test that you are mentioning may or may not be of much consequence. It can only be an accessory or a help to the investigation as to the response, as to how much she is coming out with the truth, he or she. And if not, it is a very good tool to investigate the depth and assess what is going behind the eyeballs of the person who is being subjected to the test. And therefore, I feel the police can make out a strong case. The very fact that they've been able to get and make out the story, do a dummy test of the fall, I think they're on the right track, and I have no reasons to believe that they will not be successful in the investigation.
You're quite right, sir. Well, now police are also probing a third suspect who might have been involved in the case. Let's take you through the details, and then, of course, we'll get an answer from Mr. Adish Agarwal on what he thinks is really happening here. All right, the Lohagar files. Who is this third unknown suspects? Well, an acquaintance of Sia Goel or Chetan Chaudhary, who is, of course, the main accused in this entire plot. Really, details are not known. Hails from the Bir district, works at a company in Balewadi. Perhaps Chetan informed him of what was going on. Main accused shared a plan to murder Ketan with the third suspect, and he was asked to accompany Sia Chetan to Lohagar Fort as well. These are, of course, conjectures at this point in time. Man had advised Sia Chetan not to carry out the murder, but both of them went ahead in plotting it and doing it any which ways. Adish, coming to you. Well, you know, the legalities aside, in India, we want to presume somebody is innocent before they are found guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. What have you ascertained about this case?
This is the most difficult case for the police. There is no difficulty in proving that the accused, both accused were present there, and the victim was also present, because from their location of the mobile tower and all these things, but they have kicked him down. That is the basic issue. There is no dispute that he was dead, because the first FIR, first allegation was that he slipped and fell down. There is no concrete proof with the police till they plant some witness. They bring some witness saying that he has seen from about 100 yards or 200 yards that they thrown him out. If that evidence they are able to bring, then this will be proved a case of murder. Otherwise, polygraph test, as our former DGP has pointed out, this is not 100% proof, because this can't be used against the accused persons, even if he or she has given permission, even if the court has given permission, even then it will be not admissible. It can't be taken against the accused person, because this is not concrete proof. It is somebody, some expert is making observation that this meaning this. So that has no value. Very difficult job of proving murder.
All right, we have some more breaking news coming in.